Holy moly! I mean, take a look at the size of this thing. This is so cute. Hello, what is up guys? I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we got something very cute, which is a miniature Barrett. And of course we cannot forget Mac Potato because this video wouldn't be possible without the help from Mac Potato for helping me to get this blaster. Mac Potato is a local Malaysia online foam dart blaster seller who sells rare imported foam dart blaster just like this one over here. By the way, Mac Potato has started their very own Discord server, so if you guys wanted to know more newsletter about these rare imported foam dart blaster, join the server. And if you guys are also interested to get yourself one of these, Mac Potato have just started their very own website as well for international buyers. The link will be in the description down below. In the box, we got the blaster itself, a barrel, a fixed scope laser combo, a 5-round magazine, a bipod, 10 shells, 10 regular darts, and 10 micro darts. Let us assemble the blaster. Friction fit the barrel, slide in the scope, and the bipod. The blaster comes with two kind of shells where you can either use the normal darts or the micro darts. Load the magazine, put on the magazine, and this is how the blaster looks like with everything installed. Okay, first look at the blaster. As you can see, the silhouette of the blaster definitely looks like a Barrett, but the scale is a little bit on the smaller side. This is definitely for children. I mean, man, children these days are just so lucky. The build quality of this blaster is of course a toy level, but exclude the barrel, just the body itself is actually pretty heavy. I'm pretty sure that they actually load up a lot of steel plate on this blaster over here because it felt kind of back heavy. I mean guys, take a look at it. This is definitely the signature Barrett muzzle flash. Take a look at this. This is so cute. Let us put this thing back on because the longer the better, right? Okay, not only that the size of the entire blaster are basically made for kids, even the grip of the blaster is a little bit on the smaller side. And same goes to the trigger as well, but the trigger pull is pretty nice. The buttstock is a non-adjustable buttstock, so basically you are pretty much stuck at this length. But I think it's all okay. It's not that short anyway. The paint job of the blaster is actually pretty amazing. This looks like some sort of a chameleon psychedelic sort of a paint job, which is pretty nice. The accessories that came with the blaster is kind of interesting as well. As you can see, the scope over here might looks like a normal scope, but don't be deceived, there is actually a built-in laser on the scope. So technically I would say that this is actually sort of a functional scope if you are into that laser stuff. Not only that, for aesthetic purpose, there's like a built-in wannabe night vision on the scope with a clear green plastic acrylic piece in there, which is pretty nice for aesthetic purposes. I mean, at least there is actually something new in this blaster. Speaking of new accessories, the blaster actually comes with the signature Barrett bipod, which is again a really cute stand because this is a pretty small looking stand over here. I mean, come on, take a look at this. Oh, and I forget to mention that this is a foldable stand, which is nice for storing. Speaking about folding, the blaster also comes with a foldable iron sight, which is a much more useful mechanism than a fixed scope over here, which I will be using in the testing. The Picatinny rail situation of this blaster is pretty straightforward. A whole roll of Picatinny rail right on top of the blaster, and two tiny Picatinny rail on both left and right hand side of the handguard. And not forget the bottom of the handguard as well. I mean, man, I do really hope that they actually make like a bigger one so that I can hang it on the wall, even though this thing looks pretty nice on the wall as well. Just that the size is a little bit on the smaller side. Oh yeah, one more thing. The darts that actually came with the blaster is a little different as well. The tip of this dart looks like one of those E-kind darts. Yeah, definitely refreshing. This blaster actually came with two kind of shells, which allow you to shoot two kinds of darts. The first one is of course the E-kind looking dart that I've shown you. The second kind of darts that you can shoot is actually one of those tiny entry-level Glock foam darts, which is pretty interesting. That's why in this test I will be testing both of these darts. But personally, I'm a big fan of the larger caliber darts. Why caliber? I mean larger darts. So yeah, I guess enough of me talking. This is a pretty straightforward blaster, so let us go test the blaster out. Okay, we are back. The performance of this blaster, I would say, is pretty surprising. If we actually use these E-kind looking darts with the barrel attached, the blaster can actually shoot from 52 FPS all the way to 58 FPS. It is actually not a bad number for a toy grade blaster. And here comes the surprising part. When we actually remove the barrel over here, this blaster can actually shoot from 67 FPS all the way to 71 FPS. So this is basically Nerf Elite standard if we actually remove the barrel. Pretty interesting, huh? And if we actually use those entry Glock level foam darts, the blaster can actually shoot from 51 FPS all the way to 63 FPS. And I was like, huh, not bad. Without the barrel, it can actually shoot from 61 FPS all the way to 68 FPS. And I was like, okay, we are having some pretty decent numbers over here. In terms of range and accuracy, this blaster can actually shoot from 4 to 5 meters. And within 4 to 5 meters, this blaster is actually not bad. You can definitely score a hit. As compared with my previous AWM video, this definitely performs a lot better. Operating this blaster, so far I did not encounter any jams yet, which is a good thing. The shell ejecting mechanism, so far it is pretty smooth. I mean guys, imagine that the manufacturer decided to make like a bigger version of this. Holy moly, I'm going to hang it on my wall. The matter of fact, I might actually hang this to the wall as well because it looks really nice. So yeah, that's all for today guys. Like this video if you like it, dislike this video if you do not like it. I really do hope that you don't dislike this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and of course I'm going to see you in the next video. Adios guys!